Hello parents, welcome back to the Indian Toddler. So this video is about a flour that we are going to make out of dry fruits and multi-grains that we're going to be using. For this we're going to be using almond, cashew nuts, walnuts, and a little bit of peanuts, all in equal measurement. It depends on the quantity that you want to make. So you can just take one handful of peanuts, handful of cashew nuts and everything, handful. All right. And then for the flour you can take 1 cup of gram flour, 1 cup of wheat flour, one or maybe 2 cup of oatmeal flour. Before I get onto the video, it's a small little disclaimer that I'm not an expert in this particular area. However, the dry fruits and the multi-grains that we're going to be using in making this flour is something that we use in our daily lives in Indian kitchen, and we offer the same to our kids also to help develop their brains. So here I've taken all the 4 items that I've already told you of the dry fruits. Here I'm roasting the gram flour. The wheat flour you need not roast, so I've not roasted that. And here I've taken 2 cups of oatmeal, and we just have to roast it very gently and not cook it a lot. So it has to be a light color, And after that we just roast all the dry fruits very gently and very light, because roasting a lot of it will lose the nutrition of the dry fruits, which we don't want. Here we've not added the peanuts and we're not roasting it because we are using roasted peanuts. And now after we have roasted all the grains and the dry fruits, we'll put them in the jar. Say for example, we're taking the oatmeals and grinding them very fine, and likewise we will also roast the dry fruits also, and we will just dust it in order to take out any big particles, because we don't want that to go in our pancakes or maybe in halwas that we are going to be preparing. I particularly make Tawapua out of it. My son knows it by the name of Tawapua. So here we've got the flour ready, and you can keep it and use it for over a month, and it is very healthy and it's very quick. You can use this in breakfast, lunch, dinner, everything. My son loves it, and every day he demands for Tawapua. I call it a Tawapua, and it's very healthy because for all the health benefits that we know. Here with you can take 2 to 3 spoons of the flour, and then add jaggery powder or maybe brown sugar, because these two are healthier option than the white sugar. Here we are using the jaggery powder. Does everything to help me out. Here we're using a bit of milk instead of water, because in any form it is always better that we give our kids milk instead of water wherever we can. So we are mixing it well. We've put in the flour, and we're mixing it with a little bit of milk. And after we mix it all, we put the pan on the gas. And here for this recipe we're not going to use oil, but desi ghee, which is used in Indian kitchen. Now desi ghee also has a lot of health benefits. It helps in improving the hair texture, the skin texture and everything, and it's very healthy. So gently apply ghee on the tawa or pan, whatever you have. And now once the tawa is a bit heated up, we will put the batter on it. You can keep the consistency as it is, or it can be a little thicker than this one, and spread it lightly. to give it a round shape and a considerable size, not too big. And once you flip it and cook it nicely, it is very tasty and delicious. You can, so now once you've spread it out and you've cooked both the sides, you can use maple syrup or date syrup or maybe honey on top of it. Kids love that. And that's all. A healthy way to give your kids dry fruits and multigrains. One Tawapua for a day is just good enough to help give them all kinds of nutrition
Are you
that they
happy?
need. My son loves it.
You want to eat Tawapua?
So that's all for today's videos. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.